All right, this is going to be for Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, anywhere in your chart. Okay. Now, Scorpio, we're going to use these right here. This is some new cards, but let's flow with it. Now, for some of you guys, you could be in this energy. Like you're going through this, they say it's karma, but it's something that you're going through. Whether it's karma or not, you're accepting it, you're going through, but there's something different about you. Okay, there's something different because for a lot of you guys, you still feel blessed, and people could be looking at you like, Scorpio, for reals? Yes. Now, why am I saying that? Because even though you could be in this energy, it says vulnerability, like you could have been vulnerable and everything, but you knew there was something you knew you shouldn't have done. But however, some of you guys, you're tapped into your intuition, you're tapped into your spirituality, that you're understanding or you're learning by this spiritual whooping that you're getting. And it's almost like you're learning how to embrace your flaws. Because for a lot of you guys, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna take accountability for what I did here, there, whoever I messed up there. And you know, people did you wrong too, so don't get me wrong. But you taking this step, you know, this leap of faith is what I heard. Because look, it says right here, persistent. Success comes from consistent effort. Keep going. And I'm sorry with this damn thing, it's like blinking. Like y'all could be stoned or high or something, but it says, even when the path seems unclear, stay committed to your vision. Overcome the obstacles with steady progress. So yes, even with you, like right here, I feel like you're doing a lot of healing. I can't read it because, you know, with the light right here and all this crap, but a lot of you guys, you're about to be like looking so blessed, like feeling so blessed and everything. And people are gonna notice that because I feel like you're taking the time to heal. And when I said earlier something about you embracing your flaws, it's like, you know what? I know this is how I am. This is how God. Now you're gonna tweak things. This kind of reminds me, like when I tell you guys, like I love the way God created me. And with my flaws and everything, like there's little things that I've changed, but there's things that I just love, like, you know, and some people change for the better and, you know, some don't. Now you could be seeing a feather, or read that right there, simplicity. Letting go of what? Excess. Letting go of excess creates space for what truly matters. Declutter the areas of your life today, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And when you embrace who God created you to be, like I feel you're gonna feel so blessed, because people are like, oh, Scorpio, how could you be of God? I don't need you to validate me, only God validates me. I don't know, I feel like you're gonna be blunt, and people are gonna see this new you, like stepping into September, I don't know, like PG Michael Jackson, I don't know, Janet Jackson, whoever, but there's a difference. You're making a difference. For some of you guys, yes, they're gonna be tripping out. Even at the workplace, like, what? For reals? You did what? Oh my God. I don't know why I'm going like that now. Look, you be psycho. Like somebody betrayed you? Somebody was shady? Oh, aguanta. That means hold on. Some of you guys, it's like they were seeking revenge, and what happened? How come Scorpio didn't do that? You know, because you could have been going through emotional. You were vulnerable. You were like this, and they were kicking you. And now they're in this energy. Heartbreak. They don't know if they'd come to you because there's something different. I'm telling you. They could be losing sleep, worried. Is really Scorpio going to come for me? Now, these are two different people, too. It could be like you had a choice between two people. You're like, both of you cabronas, if however it may resonate. And you're like, you know what? I'm sticking to myself, and you're just feeling blessed. There's something different. Yes, for some of you guys, you could have been going through a stage in your life where you felt that you needed somebody, like codependent, and you didn't understand, and you started to heal the father wound, the mother wound. Look, romance flew out. And then you could have been dealing with somebody, oh, you'll never find somebody better than me, que este el otro in luck. And then you're like, what? What's your name? Yes, this guy could look, you know, like American, and he goes, Federico, you know, or Juan Pablo II, the 30, que sabe qué rancho. And you're like, ooh, whatever. And you don't know, but he don't speak English. But it's okay, because for some of you guys, you didn't even put your panties on it. Getting all the air. And somebody's pissed. Yes. They want to come at you like this. But Scorpio, you ain't falling for that trap. I'm telling you, for some of you guys, they could be tripping out because you could have let both of them and you just go on your own and look. Now, this guy could be French either, you know, depends. But it's what I'm getting at. It's somebody that, look, this person ain't trying to show off. I got a pinchy Ferrari. I got this and that, or, you know, it's rented, or their dad's, or, you know, whatever. You know, this person has a bike. And he says, you know, you want to ride? And look. Now, if you're a man, and you don't even know this woman doesn't even have nothing on, and you know it too because your intuition is picking up on it, and somebody's mad. Yes. Like if you're a guy, somebody could be mad. You could be seeing them, and this person could have been telling you like, that's my girl, and bullshit. You knew they were full of shit, and they're mad. And I'm telling you, there was two people, remember? They were right there, and they're trying to set a trap. But no, you could be the new kid on the block or something like that. And if you're a lady, yes, you could be just like, you know what? I want something different. And you know that love, like you can't put a price on love, you know. And plus, if this guy has a bike and you're out here, it's exciting. You're on the front of you don't know where you're gonna end up, you know. Like literally, you could. I mean, the grass is like this, you know, with the picnic, you know, blanket. You know, I'm just saying, Scorpio, for some of you guys, yeah, you're like, take me wherever you want. Now, Scorpio, for some of you guys, if this person, like I said, this person could have been somebody, man or woman, that was from out of town, and you could be missing. This could have been a rendezvous or a one night thing, you know. But it was all night or something. You're missing, and some of you guys could be like this. Oh my God. Somebody could be, you know. Yeah, somebody could be like that. I miss you. Now, if this is a person that is watching you move on with somebody new, they're mad. They're mad. I'm telling you, look, they could be love and hate because they're remembering. And this was a person that they could have been with somebody else, and every time you text them, they wouldn't answer. Look, and it could be somebody you know. For some of you guys, even it could be your sister, cousin, or somebody you knew, or whatever. But you know, and look, they could have ran up your credit card. Like if you were married with this person or you had a loan, you could have left them all kinds of loads and everything, and they didn't even cherish that. Scorpio, I would. Yes. But look, bad credit, unemployed, fed up, wishing, when are you coming back? They want to sweet talk you, you know, but look, you're too busy like this. Now, for some of you guys, Scorpio, if you're a woman, you a hustler, look, you could be, don't say nothing. You got the block sold up. Yes, look at this. You right here, like, go handle this, handle that. Nah, you could be selling paletas, I don't know what kind, pero, you know, or you selling tamales or something. You know, you could be like me, sending out tacos everywhere, but you're keeping this on the... Yes. Look, legal matters. with this queen, and you're saying, I'm telling you, you're getting a divorce. So for some of you guys, yeah, they don't. There was a love and hate. And you're ready to be single, ready to mingle. Whoever you were dealing with, you don't care if they got fancy stuff like that. I see you. You know what? This person could have been. For some of you guys, this happy single, this person could have been backstabbing you. And it could have been like people you knew, 4 different people. Cochino, cochina. Yes, look. Fake secret accounts. For some of you guys, you could have found them. You could have been married to this particular person. And look, with this. Ay, ay, ay. Otra vez, look. So some of you guys could be leaving somebody behind. Yeah, look. Jezebel. You could have had a family with this person. Man, it makes me mad. Look, and then they're getting readings. They could be in the mirror. I hate you. I hate you. And you could be in the mirror like, I send you love. I send you love. Because you know about, karma. You could be the divine feminine. Or if you're a male, your divine feminine is sending you, I love you. I want you. Métemelo. Yes, closing out the cycle. For some of you guys, you could be like, one more time. Yes. They see you living in the moment, chilling. Oh, man. And they're going to be fed up. What God has for you, get the hell out of here. Make sure you're on that side that it belongs to, okay? Because for some of you guys, it'll be like, what? Because, people sometimes they get, when they betray you, they right away, they feel like they got one up on you. And it looks like that for a while. And then God comes in, because remember, you were vulnerable. You were crying, and God was like, don't worry, mija, don't worry, mijo, I got you. And then when God turns the tables, a la chingada, ahora sí, ándale. They could be like this, oh shit, and no way, my way or the highway. And now they're trapped. And they could be trapped with somebody like this. Yes, Jezebel. And now they're feeling like shit. For some of you guys, look, they can't get off the shit. Why? They were doing this, to break you up. And anyways, you guys were dealing with somebody that was hot and cold. The police, look, they could have called the police on you, and it's too late. Vámonos. We don't deal with people like that. No, hombre, chismosos, chismosas. And then they want to pop the question again. Vámonos. Who wants to deal with that? With the police? No offense, but for some of you guys, yeah, they could have did, I just feel like they were wishing in a mirror to break you apart. And how? By calling in the cops. They could have tried to destroy you. For some of you guys, this person could have been nasty. Like, look, they could have wanted you right here. And for some of you guys, I hate to say it, but if you went through what I had to go through when I lost the parental figure and this ex was acting like a douchebag, que Dios me la perdone, que Dios le des lo que le merece. Yes, for some of you guys, yes, they didn't even do that. But you know what? God will vindicate you. Yes, they didn't even respect that. They're going to have memories for sure. Look, because for some of you guys, their relationship, the best they ever had. Bitch, put it in the comments. Getting me mad, eh? They'll hate and love, but aquí we don't do that. So let's get out of this energy. So yes, you learn from your mistakes. Remember, something about karma, like for some of you guys, you take accountability. You're like, yes, I did this and that. And then they want to put you, look, with the love and hate and getting readings. Yes, for some of you guys, they're not happy that you're doing a side hustle. And look, the guilt and shame with the karmic ties, I'm telling you, man. Oh my God, I almost threw up. Like, man, you couldn't do better? Hombre, look. And then the other person could be finding out, like, no, hombre, you could have said, bye-bye, man or woman. You're like, look, people could be finding out the truth, and you don't have to do nothing. Look, could be a fire sign. Karma, you could be getting dharma, and now they feel like this. Yeah, trapped. I don't know. For some of you guys, they don't learn until you know what. So let's see. Let's get one of these. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. Look, somebody's feeling, you know, they want to put water under the bridge, but you're like, no. I don't know if you're saying no. I'm just channeling it. Look, you had to carry even probably their deceptions. Like, damn, man, take accountability. No, they left you out in the cold. You know, when the tables turn and they, you know, because a lot of people, they like to do things to others, but when it gets done to them, I'm telling you, for some of you guys, if the police came out there, they could be investigating, you know, and guess what? They're going to feel it. For some of you guys, look, they took your stability and they were, you know, holding it up while you were over here suffering. Let's channel more. Let's channel more. You hear the police, man? All right, these two? No, they said put them back in. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm here and feeling blessed. Put it in the comments, man. Look, I told, was it Capricorn? Remember the phrase. And always live by this. Like, you need to embody this energy. You know, there's in the Bible, it says, you know, God says, I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who curse you. So for a lot of you guys, when you embody that energy, because you're out here doing good for the community, a lot of you guys are about to do it. Look, they could have had you in this right here. So hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment. Donate if you want. And look, they have you like this, but you trusted in God. Even though you went through hard times, you didn't retaliate. You just said, you know what? Vas a ver, cabrona, when my dad, my papi up there, woo. And you illuminated. Now you could be running through this and you're just following your calling. And that's why I'm telling you, some people are now in this energy. Why? Because everything they did to you is going to come back to them as long as you don't seek revenge. And this is why it's so important. Understanding, because, you know, it could be hard. You want to take matters into your own hands. So you could be in this energy, but look, if you're in this energy, you're about to be illuminated. How? By this reading, you're going to say, you know what, I feel blessed. Even though I'm going through hardships, I thank God, I appreciate it. What do I need to take accountability? You know, you're stable. You could be making things right with somebody. And says right here, renewal. You feel like, you know what? No matter how hard the situations are, I just give this people that betrayed me or did me wrong, or, you know, whatever they did, I give it to God. And you know what? I focus on what I do have left for the moment. And you could be like this. You go from anxiety, which it says right here, worry and fear may feel overwhelming, keeping you up at night. Acknowledge your emotions, but don't let them consume you. Clarity comes through patience and self-compassion. So you're learning how, remember the vulnerability, you're learning how to own your emotions and not to allow anybody to mess with them no more. You're not going to play no more games. A no is a no. Vámonos a la chingada. You know, people aren't loyal. People ain't loyal. And then the ones that take from you and betray you, they're the most nombre. But you give it to God, we're going to be high vibrational here. Illumination. Clarity and joy are breaking through. Lighting power, or lighting your path and vitality, something like that. Embrace your warmth of this moment and let your light shine. Success and happiness are within reach. Step forward with confidence and gratitude. And this is, you're getting your stability back. This is you like going, yes, fucker. So yes, you're good. You're about, look, this is the end. This is even you saying, for some of you guys, you took accountability. This other person, just let God handle it. I don't like them. I don't know why I'm getting hyped. What do we got? Hey. Let's see. 4, career. 4. Come here. 4, career. What do we got? 4, Scorpio. All right. It says financial goals. Set specific financial goals. Define what you want to achieve. Create a timesheet or a timeline and implement a plan to reach your objectives. Ooh, look, and then leadership skills. So for some of you guys, you're stepping into leadership skills. You're developing this leadership skills. You're gonna move forward. Whatever God has you going, you're about to be abundant. So hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget.